All right, all right. I'm gonna give you guys a second to get in. So I want to bring just a little bit of light to some of the posts I've been posting, or correction, the shorts. Let me put my phone on mute, man, because people like to come. I'm just lying. I'm not that important. Give me a sec here. All right. Let's see here. Let me make sure that I'm on mute on the live feed. Okay, it's muted. What's going on, Mazunga? Yeah, everything's good, bud. Everything is great. All right, so I'm going to get started. So I wanted to bring a little bit of light to some of the shorts that I've been posting. I've gotten some feedback from quite a few people, especially the ones that are when I'm addressing the law enforcement misconduct and how they're aggressive toward people unnecessarily, and how they use their feelings to enforce basically their will upon the people. Chandelier, what's going on? Appreciate the sub. So this is a video that somebody had emailed to me. This is an incident that happened 4 months ago in Canton. I don't know how you say it, but and this is some misconduct where this officer, we'll get into it piece by piece. But this is a recent incident in 2024, so this brings light to some of the shorts that I've been talking about about the misconduct and the escalation of force and unnecessary use of force. Now, to give you a little bit of background on the video, you'll see the white vehicle here was pulled over, and they did find a firearm in there, and they did arrest 2 people. So this was a traffic stop. Elcroft Forever, what's going on? This was a traffic stop, and they did find a firearm on these 2 people, and they were arrested. But we're going to go into the people over here on the left and talk about their actions and the law enforcement's reaction to their actions. So let's get into it. Sure, I'm gonna just go through it real quick. Mind the dog barking. So if you can notice that the cop that's standing here, this guy's body cam here, this is the car that initially got stopped. This guy's just standing overwatch with the dog. Now, what I don't understand is if these 2 guys that are already in handcuffs, they've already found a firearm, they already found a firearm on them, they're in a law enforcement vehicle, and they're 100% secured, then why does this guy need to be outside in the middle of the street with his dog? Why does the dog even have to be out? Why can't he just stand there with himself? If the threat's already eliminated and the guys are already in the back of the vehicle, why does he need to continue to stand there? Other than, my excuse would be probably either a presence or he's just looking for something to pop off. So now, mind you, these people are talking crap. They are on their private property, it looks like. Here's the easement. And we all know that law enforcement doesn't like to be criticized in any shape, form, or fashion. And when you hurt their feelings, they tend to want to put hurt on you. So we'll continue.
You can come home with me. I got one at home that you can come play with. No, it can't.
What kind of dog you got?
Come play with nobody. You can come play with nobody. Oh, I got a German Shepherd. Oh, yeah.
German Shepherd?
She never tear that one the fuck up. At the end of the day, it was grown after another.
Yeah.
Hey, go tell her mom how you.
Sorry about the dog, guys. I know that you got earbuds in.
Hey, I'm about to put this guy in cuffs. Hey, stay.
Okay, so this guy in the white shirt here, I guess the officer's excuse is that he was taunting the dog. And if we back up a little bit, we can hear him make a statement to the dog. I don't know if we would necessarily call that taunting, but he definitely does say something to the dog. So let's just go back real quick. See right here where he's standing? He does make a statement to the dog. If this is what the law enforcement, this cop's going to use as an excuse to do what he just did, what he's going to do. But we'll just play this real quick.
Hey,
It sounds to me like he calls the dog a bitch. So
I'm about to put this guy in cuffs. Hey, say one more thing to this dog. Tear it up. You're about to go in cuffs. Go inside. You're going to jail.
okay, so before we get into this, let me just give you a quick rundown. So this guy's on his own property, or whoever's property is. He's allowed to be there on that private property. Do you guys think it's justified for him or for the actions of the cop to do what he's about to do and what they're about to do to this man? He's merely using his freedom of speech. Yes, it may not be the nicest kind of speech. Yes, it may be offensive and derogatory toward the law enforcement, but they're supposed to have thick skin, man. They're supposed to be able to deal with, or supposedly have the training to deal with all these types of situations, high pressure situations, and have some type of thick skin. Okay, these guys get into their feelings way too quickly, and things like this happen. So you guys let me know what you think about him being able to utilize his freedom of speech on his own private property, or whoever's property he's allowed to be on, his private property, to address a cop that is in no way, shape, form, or fashion immediately involved with the traffic stop, because the traffic stop's already over. Those guys are already in the back of the car. They're already handcuffed. They're probably running serial numbers on the firearm that they found, and this guy's just standing overwatch with his dog out in the middle of the street for some reason. I have no idea, but let's continue.
Go inside. Hey, he's under arrest. We're taunting the dog. Done. Move. Keep position. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. All right, hey, cut him up.
Okay, let's stop for a second. Let's back up. All right. From the point that these three officers come up the sidewalk and grab this gentleman, there's three officers up here. Okay, there's three law enforcement officers up here that are going to attempt to put this man in handcuffs. All right, and anybody who knows anything about trying to manhandle another man that doesn't want to get in handcuffs, or even doesn't even want to just in a mere one-on-one bout with another gentleman, wrestling or doing MMA, whatever, it's not an easy task. Now, I'm not excusing anything that these officers did by any means. I'm just telling you the difficulty level. All right. And whenever I get done commentating through the video, we'll watch it in its entirety, and then y'all can leave in the comment sections. Okay. But these guys are going to go up here and manhandle this guy, right? Put him on the ground, and then we'll continue. It's disgusting.
Done. Move.
Okay, so they got this guy on the ground. Three law enforcement officers have this guy on the ground. The guy's clearly submitting to their will with no fighting back, no resistance, none of that stuff. Okay, whatsoever. These cops had every opportunity to put this man in handcuffs with three. He's already on the ground. He's face down. He's got his hands behind his back. It doesn't look to me as he's resisting in any shape, form, or fashion. They could easily slap the handcuffs off this man, and put him in the vehicle. Unfortunately, it's for him utilizing his freedom of speech on private property, which I think is ridiculous in general. But then look what the officer, the dog handler, does. Look what he does.
Stop resisting.
Look at this guy's hands. Man, look. If anybody's ever been bit by a dog or broken up a dog fight, it sucks to get bit by a dog. I've been bitten by a dog. Okay. This man is taking this biting, repeated biting from this canine with his hands behind his back. They're not even handcuffed, but his hands are, this guy's got a serious high tolerance for pain, or his adrenaline's going so fast that he's not feeling that. But this man has literally got his hands behind his back, just sitting there taking this mauling from this animal. Dude's got some huge balls, man. Seriously. I don't know anybody that could do that could withstand that kind of mauling from an animal and just sit there and take it. Let's continue.
Cuff him up. Yep. Go ahead.
So that's 15 to 20 seconds of that guy getting mauled with his hands behind the back. Now this guy steps in. But they couldn't do that with 3 officers on his back, but after the mauling, they could do it with 1. Now look at this. Pay attention here. So as this mauling is going on, obviously people are going to be upset of what's going on. Watch these officers just keep, resorting to violence. Push, push, push. Escalate, escalate, escalate.
Good boy.
Good boy. Wow.
6-3.
Wow. Just insane. The Central Florida, what's going on? But I hope you're doing hunkering down in that hurricane, man. That's insane. 12 tornadoes, that's just ridiculous. You guys need to stay safe out there, dude. Seriously. Like, protect yourself. Man, so when I got this video in my email and I saw this, dude, I was shocked, to say the least. That is complete, just an unnecessary force used on a guy that was on his porch or in the grass on private property, utilizing his free speech to redress the dog handler that was there in the middle of the street. It's just complete unnecessary to me. Of course, this cop is on paid administrative leave. He's on vacation. As we all know, that's the go-to for all these law enforcement. They get paid administrative leave. Very, very seldomly do we see these cops get held accountable for their actions. But this is a video that I wanted to bring to you guys. This isn't going to be a long live, but this is a video I wanted to bring to you guys to show you some of the things that I've been saying in my shorts on how they escalate to violence, how they use their feelings to enforce their will upon others. This cop felt insulted and embarrassed by what this guy was speaking, what he was saying to the dog, basically. So the cop got into his feelings, motioned to his other buddies, hey, I'm about to get this guy, put this guy under arrest. And then his 3 thugs come over there, put the man on his face. And for some reason, with 3 guys on your back, they can't find the sheer will or force to put him in handcuffs. So this guy's got to release the dog on him. So, but that's some light to what I'm saying. I'm going to play the video in its entirety, and then I'm going to shut it down. So if any of you guys want to screen record this or whatever, share this out. This happened 4 months ago, but this, like I said, this was an example of a more recent example of what law enforcement does. This just entails it all. Emotion-based violence, escalation of unnecessary violence. I mean, this has it all. So let me full screen it and play it through, and then we'll close it out.
Go tell his mom how you distract her. Tough guys.
Y'all basically arrested.
This fake ass Brian Urlacher. Come from. This old ugly ass nigga. Come from.
I don't have to go. Man, I'll have to.
What kind of dog you got?
Come play with no way. Come play with no way. Oh, I got a German Shepherd. Oh, yeah.
German Shepherd?
She never tear that motherfucker up. At the end of the day, it was grown after another
Yeah.
fucking man.
Hey, go tell their mom how you.
Hey, I'm about to put this guy in cuffs. Hey, say one more thing to this dog.
Tear it up.
You're about to go in cuffs. Go inside. You're going to jail. Go inside. Hey, he's under arrest. You're taunting the dog. Done. Move. Keep resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. All right, hey, cut him up. Stop resisting. Cut him up. Yep. Go ahead. Good boy.
All right, that's enough of that. So I apologize if that was a little too graphic to some of you guys, but honestly, I'm going to bring it to you as raw and as uncut as I can bring it, so people can understand the entirety of the situation, and there's going to be no filter to what those people saw happen right in front of their face, and everybody needs to see that. So when I'm talking about on my shorts about the things that are going on and things that are happening and the violence that I'm talking about, this is a pure example that happened in 05, 04, 2024. This is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. All right. You got to learn to protect your own. You got to learn to just understand that when you're dealing with any type of law enforcement, that there is a possibility that things could be escalated to violence and things like this might happen. Now, am I saying that as a blanket statement to all law enforcement? I'm not saying that they're all bad, and I'm not saying that every one of them is out of control. But we can all agree that the videos and the amount of videos that we see online are resulting to this type of violence. And this has been going on for years. And the guys that have been doing this for a long time have documented this, and we are continuing to document this. And this stuff's got to stop. There's got to be a better way. Because we're not bridging the gap, apparently. If anything, it looks like to me as it's getting worse. And I think it has to do with the lack of accountability that law enforcement get when they do things like this. It's just disgusting. And I understand that, again, I'm going to reiterate, I understand that this is not all law enforcement that are doing this. But the ones that are need to pay the price, and they need to get held accountable for this, because that's just uncalled for. So, but I love each and every one of you guys. What's going on, our guy? What's going on, VICRIV? Shonda, I think, Laura Croft, how you doing? I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for checking out the live stream. Also, at the bottom, I put a link to the new Foulmouth Veteran merchandise store. We went away with the Teespring. We were having issues with the Teespring with orders getting through. I had people complaining that orders weren't getting in till 2 or 3 months after they had ordered them. I reached out to Teespring, and apparently the excuse that I got was that they were so backed up from the mass amount of orders that they were getting that they weren't able to get them out. So I just basically refunded the money to everyone that had ordered off Teespring, and I'm going with a better company. Shopify, I've already tested it. I've got over 100 orders already just on some of the shirts that I had, and they've been getting orders out very quickly. I'm surprised they're very efficient at what they're doing. So kudos to Shopify, and kudos to the company that I'm working with that's helping me making these high quality shirts. They're really good guys. They're all Bella Canvas, none of that plastic feel stuff, print. It's all infused in the material, so it works out really well and they come out great. But that's it for me today, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you check out Foulmouth Veterans' new merchandise store. Make sure you like, you share the video. If you screen recorded it, make your own video, get it out there to the public, let them know what's going on. I want to pray for all the people that's been dealing with the hurricane. I want to pray for the people that are about to get hit with the hurricane in Florida. You guys stay safe, keep your head low, all right? And make sure that you do things right and don't take any risks that you don't need to, all right? So you guys stay free, stand strong, stay vigilant. This is Foulmouth Veteran, and I'm out.